I would like to ask you a single biggest reason for you to get out of bed every morning and get yourself to work. What is it that drives you today?
So I think what drives you is a very difficult question to answer. But I think I feel that my people, the team that I have globally, is working so hard to put our group together, and I feel kind of embarrassed staying in bed maybe a minute longer. That's the thing of it. The team that you have, the people that surround you, are amazing people, and they're all. It's a constant battle. It's really wonderful to wake up in the morning and know that you're going to be seeing this latest car today, and this is what you're going to be doing, and all that. So it's really amazing. So first of all, you should forget the word culture. It doesn't exist. The only culture that exists globally is agriculture, and believe me, that's very effective. And I think Indians by nature are fearless. We will go anywhere. That's the wonderful part about us. So the secret sauce that you were talking about is actually a very small thing. If you can pick it up from Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna tells Arjun that one must by himself better himself. So forget about benchmarking XYZ companies globally. Just benchmark yourself and then keep doing better than what you have done. And that's the secret sauce. But I think the real secret today of the manufacturing is the ability to adapt very quickly and successfully. Means giving the quality and the delivery and the cost and all those particular advantages. So Motherson has 3 engines of growth. Can we do it ourselves? Can we do a joint venture? And third, if nothing of this works, then can we acquire the company or something? We prefer joint venture over acquisition because you're right, acquisition is not an easy thing. It's a double-edged knife. It goes in cutting and it comes out cutting. So it cuts both ways. But joint venture is, of course, technology and need and all those particular things are there. But the main driver amongst all 3 of them is your customer. Are you doing a joint venture just for your fancy sake or for some idea in your mind to make money, or you think the other guy will also make money? So, that kind of a thought process. But I think the reason why we have our joint ventures and acquisitions are successful is because we don't wake up in the morning to decide what we have to do. Actually, our customer wakes up and tells me, Chand, please go here, acquire this company or do this joint venture with this company, blah, 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 like that. So it is a methodology to understand how to service your customer. Now, if you are very close to your customer will reward you because of your superior performance. He will reward you by giving you multiple opportunities. Many people get into this mindset, oh, this is not my core competence area. What nonsense. What is core competence? I don't understand that. I think every plant, every company, every product has to have that core competence which is there. But who stopped you to go into 10 core competencies or 20 core competencies? So, it's a way of thinking, really. So the ability is to work together, live together, talk together. And then you have to be clear, transparent, and honest. And once you're doing that, nothing will go wrong.
The best strategy is not to have a strategy.
Yeah.
You are highly inspired. You're highly inspired from Einstein and Rabindranath Tagore. Please elaborate on your innovation culture. I'm sorry, I'm using the word culture. And whether you have scientific system around that.
So we are really vindicated. We are laughing our guts out because, we are making plants and running them in countries which are not supposed to be production countries and all that. These are the kind of things. So we think that Einstein was really genius. He didn't finish his 7th standard also, if you know that. And he said, imagination is more important than knowledge. The knowledge will get you from point A to point B or whatever. So imagination is very important. And somehow, I see a lot of young people today, they're running blindly after MBAs and, all those wonderful education, this thing. And they think there's a kind of a magic wand out there. The moment that is there, oh, wow, I made it or something like that. So I keep advising them that no, it's not necessary for you to do that. More important is how do you imagine? Imagination is so important, because we are entrepreneurs. We are the guys who have to think where nobody can see, we can see. So that education is not a great thing, because they're only taking you down a beaten track or something.
I'm
Of
sure
course,
he's
I
lucky.
think a lot of people will disagree with me.
No, I completely agree. I mean, I always feel that the more younger you start, the early you fail, and the mistakes are smaller in nature. And then you make all the mistakes by the time you are 25, 26. So I think it always works.
Yeah.
So,
But at that age, you don't want to be wrong. And you will do everything and anything to make sure that you're not wrong. And that's an amazing thing to learn. By doing all that particular thing, he is then getting converted into a mindset of a professional. Now, an entrepreneur is a person who can see something which, because others can't see it, he can see it. But what happens? He says, I'm a mechanical engineer. Oh, this is not mechanical engineering. This is electrical. No, that's not my core competence. Just like a horse with his blinkers, that kind of thing. In
Correct.
Japanese, there's a very wonderful saying. They say that if you are walking and you stumble and you fall down, don't stand up without picking up a stone or something. You must pick up a stone or something. Even from that fall, you have to learn what you did, why you had the fall, and how you're going to avoid it in future, and what did you learn from that. Customer is the first most important C always. If there is no customer, every effort that you're doing is a waste of time. Mr. Nimish Shah taught us that top line is vanity, bottom line sanity, cash in bank reality. I think your focus is always on 3, so maybe you should add 3 somewhere
5.
into your 5. No, I thought 3 was better. So you have to be a believer and know that sometimes he doesn't give you something. It's for your good. So take it. Don't have to go follow any mera ijjat ka sawal hai or whatever. People like that, I think.
I think it's so much about connecting the dots, and you do not come to know till the time your life is over. We start comparing the balance sheets every 5 years, but ultimately the journey is too long, and you never know what will help you what in this entire journey, and we take it too seriously. I mean, we have to let it go, as you said.
Yeah, you're not supposed to.